Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for June 7th to the 21st. For June 7th to the 11th, we have positive height anomalies here that build across much of the Arctic, Greenland, eastern Canada. We have this upper low here centered over Aleutians. This forcing a ridge to develop here across the west. And this will generally bring hot temperatures to much of the southwest and the southern states. Now, the western ridge produce potentially hazardous heat, and we're going to look at some of the temperature anomalies if we can. Okay, I'm not going to have this right now, but the eastern trough will keep conditions unsettled with below normal temperatures in the east late in the week and into the weekend as upper lows impact the region. And we're expecting anomalies of 20 degrees with some location in excess of 20 degrees above normal from the Great Basin. High temperatures of 110 degrees are forecast for the desert southwest with 90s and 100s stretching into central California to the east for Southern California into the basin and much of Texas. Portions of the central southern Rockies and the plains will experience rain and storms as systems ride over the ridge. And we'll take a look at that at the surface. Now we'll go to 7th to the 11th. And we can see we go here. This is the GFS. Here's a European, so there'll be some activity going on here across this region. And then we go further into the month. You can see activity also across the Great Basin into the Southern Plains. We're going to look at the period now for June 12th to the 16th. And we still have our ridge trough configuration. Above normal heights cover much of the Arctic, Canada, and Greenland. And this with the ridge in the west, trough in the east. So I'm calling for this forecast period. Whoops. Never want to change in the first try. Above normal temperatures here. And I'm calling for anomalies to be near 8 degrees above normal, mainly across this region here. Below normal temperatures forecast for this region with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal for precipitation. Calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrences near 35%. And we have above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrences near 35%. And as we look ahead for June 17th to 21st, as we go into summer, the flow looks a little more like summer. We have the westerlies here across the northern states, but we still have a ridge here, trough here in the weak troughing here in the east, and troughing appears in the west. You can see it here, something like this. Still have our troughing. You can see this little dip here, ridge here. We still have this ridge here across, stretching from the eastern Pacific into the southern plains. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies to be near 6 degrees above normal, mainly across this region. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here for the northwest and extreme western Montana, with the probability of occurrences near 35%, and below normal precipitation forecast here, and I'm keeping it a low probability because again the miles are switching back and forth, and there's a possibility of tropical development nearby. But if you tune into my radio show today at All Weather Radio, go to my website and click the link to listen live. I'll be breaking in for live weather, breaking news. If you're interested, you can keep an eye on there. Right now, conditions just severe thunderstorm watches and warnings going on, but I'll break in for tornadoes and anything of severe nature. But okay, below normal precipitation here, and the probability of occurrence near 35%. So that's a long range weather forecast discussion for June 7th to 21st. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.